Again, a mini game played in Patzer opening. Now, how is Patzer opening played? It is e4, e5, queen to h5. Now, very odd. It uh, violates the principle of opening, which is never take the queen earlier. So very early it is taking queen and threatening f7. Now actually threat of the queen is to this pawn, e5. So black should play in a way that e5 pawn is saved. Many people ignore this and play something like g6 or something. So you should either play this d6 to support this pawn or queen to e7. So queen to e7 is better, but you played d6. Now bishop to b5 and check. So now again you have to remove this check. Two moves, you can play c6 or bishop to d7, and in fact c6 is better. You played bishop to d7 or threatening the bishop. Okay, bishop takes to c4. Again this f7 pawn is under threat by bishop and queen. So you have to save that f7. So plays queen to e7, knight to f3, knight to f6. He plays knight to f6 and threatens the queen, but it should have played this h6. But okay, we have tendency to threaten the pieces like queen. Now queen goes to h4. This knight is actually pinned to the queen. Not exactly you can say pinned, because it will exchange the queens if he removes the knight somewhere. Now again two moves. Bishop to e6 is what he played and threatened this bishop. Knight to c6 would have been better because black can castle then at the longer side. He played bishop to e6 and threatened the bishop. White captured the bishop. Queen captured the bishop. Then white castle. Played bishop to e7. Now again threatening this queen, because that will be a discovery attack. If he removes the knight, then it will be a discovery attack on the queen. But again this knight to c6 would have been better, because black should try to castle as early as possible. That is again the principle of opening. So he plays bishop e7. Now again white played knight to c3. Best move for white was d4. But anyway, since white has won, we don't talk about white too much. Knight c3. Black castles at the short side, makes a short castle and puts him into trouble. White plays d3. Again d4 would have been better also. Knight to d7. Here again c6 is better move. Anyway, knight to d7, knight to d5. Now we played c6, which is not a good move. Actually, better would have been bishop to e8, bishop to d8, because bishop to d8, knight to e3 would have been the moves, but he played c6, which is considered as a bad move, threatening this knight. So knight goes to g5. This another Knight is placed to g5, now threatening this pawn. Actually this knight is there to support it, but somehow black missed the checkmate here and played a very foolish and bad move and thus lost. So he played knight cross d5. Actually you should have put this knight in between here. Red colored move. He played knight 2 and then he can capture this knight and avoided the checkmate. He plays knight cross d5 and simple checkmate is there. Black thought he is pinning this knight, but he captures queen cross h7 and checkmate with knight and queen. Actually black played a very foolish move here and he should have castled at the long side. So that is how this this game is played. This defense, though looks odd, was sometimes played by even Magnus Carlsen. It is called Patzer opening or Pan Am opening. It's written below here. So thank you for watching. Keep watching.